What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to take a look at crypto wallets. The Nano S, the Nano X, and a dog turd. Ellipal Titan. It's a polished dog turd is what it is. So this might save you a lot of aggravation. And actually not just with the Ellipal, but I ran into some problems with the ledger, setting it up, and I got a battery issue, and I figured out how to fix it. No thanks to customer support or online forums, but I figured it out. But first off, how you like that logo? It's finally here. I paid some kid on Fiverr. He did a really nice job. You know, I forget what he was asking, but I gave him more than he was asking because, I mean, look at it. It's so cool. You know, I had to do some tweaks and make it spin and render it out myself, but he did the bulk of the work. It was worth it. But first off, I did a video on the Ellipal Titan, you know, kind of an unboxing, you know, first impressions, first look. And I think, you know, the direction they were going was they wanted it to be visually appealing and look cool, but usability, customer service, junk. Absolute junk. And on top of that, it seems to be a theme here. I got the Ellipal Titan metal plates to save your safe words, and I noticed they came with metal letters. Yes, they did, but they were printed. It was printed on, so if that gets in a fire, I don't think that the ink's gonna last. It's gonna burn off. And it was, the Ellipal one was like, yeah, I believe it was 50 Canadian Deutschmarks, somewhere in there. So for less money, I think this was like 35, 40 bucks. And this is not a particular brand, this is just Chinesium from Amazon. But I got two sets. Two sets of these metal plates. You have the little plastic snaps that once they snap in, they don't want to come undone. And then you have tamper seals. You put the stickers over the sides and you'll be able to tell if somebody opened it. But check this out. You open the plate and you have actually two different ones. So I could do MetaMask and my ledger in basically one unit. Because that's really all I need is MetaMask and the ledger, I think, for now. But if I do need more, I have another pack. But on top of that, it came with a whole set of punches. I mean, get out of here. That is so cool. So, I mean, I can use these for my little copper bars or whatever. I mean, that's just this set alone is worth that money. And these are etched. Wait. Yeah, you hear that? That's etched in there. And we're gonna be stamping them. So that's really cool. So problems with this guy. Big problems. The QR code system is not nice. It is such a pain. You really cannot connect this to MetaMask. There's no way. And I actually went on the online forums and I see there was a ton of people. They were like, what the hell? You know what I mean? $150. This is supposed to be top of the line. They're supposed to have this kind of stuff figured out. But they don't. There's a phone app for this, but that's about it. I don't see any PC program for it. And the biggest thing that I don't like about this is if you're trying to transfer, you know, one Bitcoin for Ethereum or Bitcoin for BNB or whatever. You know what I mean? You see the exchange rate, especially on a volatile day, the exchange rate, it's all over the place. And there's gas fees involved, so you're trying to transfer and it says not enough gas fees. Not enough gas fees. So you're going decimal point by decimal point by decimal point, changing, you know, the numbers. trying to get, oh, and then all of a sudden it goes through, and you have 78 cents in Bitcoin stuck there that you can't do anything with. There's no button or little lever that you can just slide over that says, all of it! Send it all! You figure out the gas fees and send the rest. It's not that difficult. There should be an option to do that. Not on this. And look at this. This is another huge, huge issue. This charger. Yeah, sorry. The landlord decides to leaf blow at 8 o'clock at night. But anyways, yeah, the charger, it's you know, micro USB. You have to do firmware updates through a chip, and it's QR codes, and the QR codes are a complete nightmare. I do not recommend the Ellipal Titan. This thing is a complete piece of garbage. $150. So I started setting up the Nano X first, obviously, because it's a little nicer. So you have the Nano X, which has this nice screen, and it has a battery inside. And I believe it has Bluetooth. You can go through your phone. I could be wrong on that, but I believe there is a phone app. The Nano S, there is no battery inside. And it kind of, I don't know, it feels cheap. And this has a micro USB. You plug it in, and this, you kind of have to plug it into your computer. But as long as you just want to use it with your computer, it's more than sufficient. But the Nano X is a little nicer. You know, it doesn't feel cheap. It's got a battery inside. It's got these nice buttons, and it's USB-C, which I think everyone likes USB-C better now. You know, it's kind of like becoming universal. So I plugged it in, I set it up, and it has a desktop app. There is a phone app too, which I don't really think I need, but there's a desktop app. And obviously the first thing it asked me was like, do you want to update the firmware? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, right? You might as well get it up to date. So I did all of that, set it up, and it said it wouldn't charge. It said there was something wrong with the battery. It says it will not charge if the issue persists, contact customer support. So I did. And then I was about to send it back. So I went and wiped it, plugged it back in, and son of a gun, now it's charging. So obviously that firmware update is the cause of the issue. So now I'm gonna just not update the firmware and put my information back in, and I'm good to go. And the best part about the best part is the desktop app. You can go in there. It is so user friendly. Everything is just like, it's so nice. And there's a button or a little lever if you want to transfer one to another or send it to an address. You can just say all of it, and it figures out the gas fees for you and sends it, which is how it should be. Now there's two other little slight differences that you need to know about between the X and the S. So the S, this is the S. This one is the S. I put Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB on this, and went and looked, and the memory on this guy was about full. I could probably squeeze one more coin on there, and that's it. So this is really meant for just a few things. That's it. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, it's nice. But this guy, the X, has a ton more room. I put those same three on, and like more than 3/4 of the memory in here is still available. I put 3 on this, and 3/4 of the memory was chewed up. More than 3/4 of the memory was chewed up just of 3 coins. So that might be a deciding factor, or you just get the combo pack like I did for 170, 180 bucks. You get both of them. And you get stickers. Yes! I love stickers. I don't know why. I just stick them all over my computer and my walls. I'm a weirdo. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of my 2 cents on crypto wallets. The Ellipal Titan, man. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. I've regretted. I mean, so this thing was 150 bucks. But then when I actually wanted to do things with it and start trying to, I had to transfer. I threw so much money away in gas fees and transferring that it's ridiculous. I feel like I got ripped off. I probably lost between the device, you know, the metal case, and plus all of the gas fees and everything else. I would say $300 to $400, maybe $5, because I bought this thing. I just took $500 and flung it out the window. So don't do it. Get yourself a Ledger or a Trezor. Those are the only two. They have a good reputation for a reason. But yeah, anyways, that's it. I just, you know, wanted to do a little thing, so there it is. See you later!